Dear students, welcome to Online Editor. This online platform provides you tutorial videos on different topics. So once again I welcome to all my students, my viewers and the dear subscribers. So dear students, this video is for standard 7th English and activity number 4. In the previous video we were talking about the adjectives, so I believe that all the students have seen that videos and they have got their basics cleared regarding the adjectives. So let's start activity number 4. Activity number 4 is based on adjectives. Adjective are the words that describe noun. We have already studied it in the grammar also or in the English also. The previous video was based on this adjectives. So the next heading is look carefully at the poem and underline all the adjectives you find. So dear subscribers and dear students, you will have to go to your book, open the page to activity number 4. Before doing this activity you will have to read the poem where the mind is without fear, and after that you will have to find all the adjectives which are mentioned in the poem and you have to count it and write the number here. And the next part of this activity is to compare the number of adjectives which have been found by other students and you. So that is possible in the class only, no need to go through it, but just find all the adjectives and write the number in the first line which has been provided here. Also in the second line, my classmate named dash found the most adjective. You can just fill the blanks of your own choice. These are the classroom adjective which are been done in the group, so we will not consider it. Whenever we will meet in the class we will try to complete this one. So activity 4 was based on the adjective. Here you will have to find all the adjective which were mentioned in the poem. So go through the video of the poem which has been already uploaded, and after that you will be able to find all the adjectives. Let's go to activity number 5. This activity 5 says you the theme of the chapter, which is exploring symbols. Exploring means to find out what is new in that particular topic or the heading whichever is given here. As you are saying that it is given to explore the symbols, so here whole activity and the whole chapter is based on finding the different sources of the symbols. A symbol is a word or image or an object that represents something else, just as sun lion represents or stands for our well known poet Rabindranath Tagore. So whenever you will see a word written sun lion, you will directly find the image of Rabindranath Tagore in your mind. So this particular word sun lion is a symbol for Rabindranath Tagore. In the same way, there are different topics like fox and the rabbit, turtle and the rabbit. These are the story which you will find in your upcoming activities. Stories are given and they symbolize different things. Like rabbit is known for its sharpness, is fast running, and the turtle is known for slow motion and hard working. The ants are also known for hard working. They will keep on working from morning till night, just collecting food for the winters and summers, also for the rainy seasons. So the different animals, different objects are symbolizing different things. So symbols are being made to symbolize other things. For example, tiger is known for bravery. For example, if your friend is there and you're talking, you're trying to describe him, you will say that my friend is like a tiger. So you're praising his way of living or his nature. If you say that my friend is like a cat, you are not praising, you are praising it in a negative form, that your friend is not brave or not uh, up to up to a person who crosses the limits. So different animals are used for symbolizing different things. So here also uh, sun lion is used to represent Tagore. It is also his pen name. It was used by him when he was at the age of 16, when he went to publish his first book. Also in the second paragraph, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into a dreary desert sand of dead habits. So here the writer wants to symbolize the deserts as a symbol, which are the barriers which are coming in our life, the problems which arrive in our life. So to overcome this barrier we have to fight bravery with our all heart, with showing our bravery we have to fight and overcome these obstacles. So here this desert is symbolizing the obstacle which are coming in the life. Third paragraph, Tagore tells us that reason is a stream. Tagore thinks of reason as, if it is a stream, the stream is a symbol for reason. Here the reason, for symbolizing the word reason, poet has used the word stream. Stream is like a small river which is originating from the mountains, but the lifespan is very less for the streams. They do not go for far distances. The water quantity is also less. They are not filled with water throughout the year, so they are known as stream. So stream is the symbol for reason. What is the underline where we see that Tagore uses a symbol in this way? So Tagore wrote India's national anthem and is very much loved. There are many other symbols of India that are also loved by other people. Consider the national bird. What is the national bird? The peacock. Peacock is our national bird, which is a symbol for peace and integrity. The tree, national tree is banyan tree. National game, kabaddi. National fruit, we all know that national fruit, mango. So all these fruits are symbolizing different things. The national fruit mango is a symbol for superiority in a group. So think about the national emblem or flag. Think about colors or animals that are beloved in India. So different symbols are there for symbolizing different things. For example, if we take our national flag, it has three colors. The uppermost color, saffron, is symbolizing the bravery. The middle color is white, which stands for peace, and the green color, which is at the lowermost band, symbolizes the agricultural greenery which is present in our country. So dear students, here we came to know about different symbols which are being used by different authors, different poets, and by the Indians also to symbolize different things. So we have to make a list of at least 10 symbols of India which were used by different poets, authors, or by native people also. So here columns are given, 10 column is given here, and you have to write the names or the symbols. 10 number is given here, so you have to write any 10 symbols here. For example, the national emblem, which is a symbol for running government in India. The white band in the tricolor flag symbolizes for peace. The saffron color symbolizes bravery, and the green band already stands for the greenery of agriculture in India. So all these colors are symbolizing different things. So make a list of any 10 symbols you find in India. Now let's go to activity number 6. So activity number 6 says that you have to collect all the symbols which are made by the different students of the class, arrange it in a manner which is your favorite or which is your least favorite. After that, by making group, you will get to know which is the favorite of most students, that will get the first rank, and according to it you have to separate into different ranks. For example, the tricolor flag is standing first in the group, it will be given first rank, and in the same way you have to classify the groups into different ranks, like number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. Number 1 will be the most favorite group or the symbol which is been written by all the classmates. So this activity is also done in a group. Now it is not possible for everyone to join a group and go for it. So just we will see what we have to do here. If it is possible, you can form group of the students of 7th class. If they are living nearby your residence, you can solve this one. Otherwise, you just imagine a group and try to solve it. So as a class, compare all the list that were made in activity 6 to make a new list that ranks 5 symbols according to your group's favorite. The ranking means to put in order. Rank the symbols that is your group loves most as first, the next favorite is second, and the least favorite will be in the 5th place. So you can use any item from the list. You can use any symbol which are been given by your classmates. So if the classmates are not available, you write your own 5 symbols. Your favorite will be written in the first place and your least favorite will be written in the last place. Remember that a symbol is something that represent or stand for something else. For example, the sunland stands for Rabindranath Tagore. The little master blaster, this word stands for our cricket god Mr. Sachin Tendulkar. He was also known as little master blaster. The run machine stands for Virat Kohli. In the same way, we have to choose different symbols. The missile man stands for our president Abdul Kalam Azad. Okay, he is not the current president, but he was one of the presidents who were in Indian government. So missile man stands for Dr. Abdul Kalam Azad. He was the president of India. So after that, you can see here, for example, the green color in India stands does not only mean green, it also stands for fertility. Why does green have the meaning? People will have different answers to this question. Maybe green stands for fertility because it is the color of the plant that come up every spring, the color of fertility land that grows our food. So earlier also I told you the green color which is present in the lowermost band of Indian tricolor flag stands for the greenery of agriculture. So the here also you can see it is said that it is representing the fertility of Indian agriculture. So last heading is people have very different ideas about what symbol mean. What does your group think about their favorite symbol of India means? So this is also an activity which is to be done in group. Forming group is not possible, once again I'll tell you. So you just try to give your own answers. Let's go to activity number 7. Here use this paragraph to help you write about the activities with symbols. So the activity which you did right now, my class looked at symbol of India, my group ranked these 5 symbols, my group decided the dash is our favorite, we like the dash best because you have to say the reason why you liked the particular things. So in this way you can complete the activity number 7. So dear students, there was a bit disturbance here, and I hope that you will not mind it. Try to complete activity number 4, 5, 6 and 7, and if you find any difficulty, feel free to comment in the comment box. At present I am ending this activity. I took all these 4 activities in a single video because I didn't find anything special in this. So just try to complete it, and then activity number 8 and 9 and 10, 3 activities are still remaining in this chapter. We will include these activities in the next video. They could be more interesting. I'll try to make it interesting for you because we have 2 stories there, so we'll learn it in a funny manner. So dear students, I'm ending this story, but before I end, I will again request you to stay at home, stay safe, use sanitizers after every time you go out of the house. Also don't go out of the house if it is not urgent or it is very necessary. Stay safe and keep learning. So thank you students.